We hear a lot about professional certifications, but the PMP, the Project Management Professional Certification, seems to be having a major moment. For Lansenling Arshalu, people are talking about it not just as a resume booster, but as a critical career move, especially with all the talk about AI and digital transformation. Is it really that big of a deal now?
It's a completely different ballgame. In the past, you could see it as a nice to have. Now it's a high-stakes financial lever. Let's start with the money, because that always gets people's attention.
Let's look at the financial reality of the Lansenling Arshalu U.S. job market. Holding a PMP certification now commands a salary premium of up to 5% over non-certified roles, especially as the exam has pivoted to include critical AI and digital transformation methodologies.
Exactly. And what's striking is that this isn't just a bonus anymore. In Silicon Valley and on Wall Street, that PMP after your name has become the baseline for even entering a salary negotiation. You're starting the conversation from a much higher floor.
Why is the gap widening so much now? Is it just the title?
It's the AI pivot. The 2026 syllabus finally killed off a lot of the outdated single-process models. Think about it. Companies are desperate for people who can bridge the gap between this incredibly complex AI technology and actual, profitable business delivery. The PMP now teaches you that language. If you can walk into an interview and speak fluently about hybrid agile in an AI context, you're effectively recession-proofing your income.
That makes sense. So, it's clearly the gold standard for your bank account. But beyond the money, it's also becoming the literal gatekeeper for the biggest companies in the world.
Right. The barrier to entry has officially moved. Over 90% of Fortune 500 firms now require a PMP for project roles, largely because they need a standardized way to manage the 60% of projects that are now fully remote.
It's a survival mechanism for these big firms. When your team is spread across 3 time zones, you can't afford scattered work styles. You need everyone using the exact same playbook. The PMP is that playbook.
It's the ultimate filter for the unorganized. And it's not just the giants. We're seeing small and medium-sized businesses make it a requirement now, too. They've realized that standardized management is the best insurance against project failure. Trying to get a project lead role at a top company without a PMP in 2026 is like trying to drive a car without a license. You might know how to do it, but no one is going to let you on the highway.
Got it. So, it's the ultimate filter for getting in the door. But the PMP doesn't just get you in. It actually connects you to a massive, exclusive network of people already inside.
Exactly, and this is the part people often overlook. Getting certified unlocks the PMI talent pool and local chapters, which act as a private fast track for hiring and long-term career scaling through their new specialized pathways.
This is the hidden value. People focus on the 4 letters on their resume, but the real power is the offline industry meetups where the high-end roles actually get traded. I've heard them called the hidden LinkedIn, where jobs are filled with a handshake before they ever get posted online.
It's completely true. Plus, there's a Lego brick element to this now. In 2026, PMI made it so you can stack certifications. Once you have the PMP, the path to becoming a program or portfolio director is much shorter and clearer. You're not just buying a certificate, you're subscribing to a career-long upgrade path.
So it's a long-term investment that keeps paying off. For anyone sitting on the fence, Lansenling Arshalu seems to be the year where the cost of inaction is simply too high to ignore. If you had to boil it all down, what are the absolute must-know takeaways here?
Okay, 4 things. First, the 40% premium PMP holders are earning 15% to 40% more, period. Second, the AI mandate. The exam is now built for AI project delivery and hybrid models, which is what companies need. Third, the 90% rule. Almost all Fortune 500s now use PMP as a mandatory filter. And finally, remote mastery. With over half of projects being remote, PMP is the shared operating system that makes it all work.